So welcome to Bunny's Designs. This is a live stream, live Thursdays. It's recorded for Ustream.tv and also for YouTube for people to watch at their leisure. I'm working with my my new Chameleon pens, and I also have almost the full set of the toppers. I've been having a bit of a play mixing the two colours together, and I've come out with the fact I want to do a yellow rose with pink tinted flowers. So I've got Yellow Summer with 12, and I have KP4 Peony Pink. Oh, sorry, YL2 Summer. So the YL Summer is now pink. So let me pick a rose with a curl on it. And you have to be a bit comfortable, but I've had to turn it upside down. So I think I'm going to do this. So it's pink. And then I'm going to take that down. And it's a bit more unusual. I think I kind of like the idea of using the blending chamber, so I'm going to put the blending toner, the blender together to make it paler, and then I'm going to put the pink on top of the yellow. So I have a blending solution in the middle. And let's see what happens. So that's quite a bit of a big area, is that? So that is slightly better, because what it's doing, the blending solution is stopping the pink and the yellow going orange. So we're going from pink to pale yellow. And I think I like that better. So if you didn't want to get the middle colour, you can put the blending solution in between. So we have a layer of pink, and then we naturally go to yellow. So we get the blending solution. So we've got some blending solution first. And then we've got pink. So hopefully everybody's okay. Thanks for popping in, guys. Hope everybody's alright. We had a bit of a play earlier, so now we've got pink. I've got quite a lot of pink there. So I'm going to top that back up with pink. So we've got pink, And then we've got a nice blend to yellow. So again, you don't get the orange because the blending solution stops the orange appearing. So I quite like that. And if you have a big space, make it go smaller. So I've got blending solution first. And then we have the pink on top of the yellow. And that allows to get a gorgeous blend with a pink tint. So I'll zoom in and you can see what's happening probably a little bit less better. And these solutions don't want to be on for very long. You see that gorgeous pink tint. So if we're going to do this one up here, we've got that pink tint. Which turns to yellow, whereas that one turned to orange. So again, clear blending solution. And then the pink, peony pink. And then this was the other side of that huge petal. Now for smaller pieces you need a smaller so this one would be pink on the outside. Oh, welcome back, Kingo. And then that can be pink on the outside. Then this will go yellow. So blending solution. And I don't think the pink would show on that one because it's bent over the other side, isn't it? And it is a yellow rose, but it just has a pink tint to it. There we have our pink rose. Sorry about that. That's our pink rose. I'm just going to play with the contrast is just a bit out. That probably looks okay. So these are the colours that I used. So that's how to get a pink tint. So let's have a look at a turquoisey blue. So I'm going to do a turquoise green. Turquoise, which is BG3, with BL4, which is cornflower blue. And it hasn't taken long for that cornflower blue to go. So we have a butterfly there. I think I did that too long, so I'll just carry on with this particular butterfly. The green's coming through now. So it's new 3 or 4 seconds is quite long enough. Any longer and it takes too long for the green to come through, but that's quite pretty, that one. If those colours look okay. This is just a practice, is this? So I like that, but I'm going to try the blending solution in between to see if it makes a difference. Although I could leave that one there. I think I might do a nice green one now. I've got a green. I'm going to put 2 greens together, I think. So I've got the dark green. Oops. And I turned on my bags. I turned on my pens around to the other side. So I want apple green one. And I'm not going to put blending solution on them. I'm going to start with this one. Keep going. So that's gone back to its gorgeous, rich, deep green colour. So do that again, see if I can get that a little bit better. So they blend really well. So again, you've got the pale green. And if you curve slightly, then you can create the curve on a leaf, depending on which way you curve. So you've got a really dark green and you've got a pale leaf. So let's do that again. And do this one. You do have to be comfortable though. You have to turn things round to be comfortable. You can just test. Oh, that's not pale enough, you see, because you've got to test it. But they do release the colour very, very, very quickly. So again, we'll just do this little one. Oh, do this one here. So you just start and you just keep going. And then if you wanted a shadow, you could create a bit of a shadow effect by going round again. And you've got shadows on the roses. So let's try it for a bit longer this time. See what happens. So that was a lovely grade. So it really looks like the light is hitting that leaf. And then we have this little one down here. I'm sorry about moving it around all the time. I just don't have too much space. So we have this little one here. And this one, I actually don't want to have very much because it's darker, so it was to be underneath. So we can put the lids on here. And we can try the yellow. It's about six there, just test. It might be because, just try a little bit more, a bit longer. So if anyone's got any questions, pop them in caps. So now we have a pale yellow. So we have a lovely tip on the end of there. So again, we'll put that on there for a bit longer. That's about 8 seconds, that one, so again. And then when I'm doing that one, and you can just do that if you wanted over the top. So that one is yellow mellow. So let's try an orangey yellow and see what happens. So let's try warm sunset. Same green but warm sunset. I'll do that little leaf there. Good test. Got a nice warm olive colour, that's quite nice. Now you can work backwards or forwards, it doesn't really matter. I was just experimenting. It's the arc of your wrist that really needs to be comfortable. So you've just got that little tint right on the end instead of just a spare leaf. So I've got 2 more leaves for this particular one. So we start there and tickle round and round, keep going until we get back to our original colour. And then the last one wants a little bit. Now we'll do another rose. So that's the same green but with a different yellow. And it made quite a difference. It's made quite a difference. I think I'm going to do that with the reds. I'm going to use the crimson red, and I'm going to use a coral, I think, coral red. So I'm at the bullet end. So we've got R2, RT2, red coral, and we've got burgundy. RD5, sorry. So this time I want the brightest on top. So I'm going to start backwards. So this is going to be dark, and it's going to get paler. And paler. And I've just decided I'm going to put some blending solution to that. I've got a bit of a shadow going on, so I think next time I don't think I'm going to put blending solution. I think I'm just going to put the dark tone. Literally 2 seconds gives you quite a nice toned down version shadow. We have a small visitor. Hi, Bung. Hello. Hello, Bungle. You need to sit down. Thank you. The tail in the way. Hello, darling. You've been a good boy. So Bungle's been quite a good boy, haven't you? He's just a bit camera hogging. Are you going? You're going to turn round, say hello. Going to say hello, Bungle. Hello. He's still sleepy because he's just woken up. So he's a sleepyhead. Aren't you? You've just woken up, haven't you? You're sleepy. just a little bit busy, Bungle darling. I know, darling. I know you love me, mummy. We'll have a bungle cam in a second. Oh, no, we won't. He's gone. If anybody doesn't know Bungle, he's quite vocal. He's quite a vocal little boy. So I got some quite nice. Comes out with you then. Good boy. They know it's nearly tea time. It's normally tea time for them. Yes, this is our Bungle. See your tea time, Bungle. Puss, puss. So you can go darker and you can go lighter and you can change colour. And then obviously because we have this particular colour in the set as well, I can go in there with the bullet end and I can just pick out some dark areas if I want to. So we can get some darks going on there if we want. So we can make it a really nice, a really nice deep coloured rose. Oh my goodness me. Bungle's not going to stop until it's feeding time at the zoo. So I shall just pan out and then you can see the roses a bit better. So that was a play with the chameleons and the colour tones and the blenders. So thank you for watching.